Hey, what's going on? How y'all feeling today? Well, I'm a little bit tired, man. I had 3 hours sleep. I ain't been able to sleep lately, but I had to get this off my chest and do this commentary, you know, and just sit back. Sometimes as people, we have to sit back and just listen and observe. You know, I didn't really come out and do a commentary about Common situation because I didn't want to come out here and basically just beat up on Common. Because if you listen to this woman, her name is Jaguar, Wright. She pretty much, if you listen to what she's saying, she's been all on social media. She's been on, the Hip Hop Uncensored. She did an interview on that. She's all over the place, man. Go to her Instagram, social media. She's all over the place, man. She's not just talking about Common, man. She's speaking about other individuals. She's beefing. She's talking about Jill Scott, Erica Badu. It's like, I really don't believe her story, to be honest with you. I do believe the story, with the Roots, about what happened with her and, with that situation with the late Malik, B and Black Dogs, that situation. I do believe that. And, some things I believe, but the whole thing with Common, and then she pretty much, spoke about R. Kelly. They were bringing little girls back there. Come on, man. It's like R. Kelly is one of the most talked about artists on social media, good or bad. And he's like a punching bag, R. Kelly. Pretty much like a punching bag. He's an easy target. So I really don't want to hear anything. When she started speaking about R. Kelly and this person there, this Jill Scott, and I already, to be honest with you, I'm be totally honest with y'all. I never heard of Jaguar Wright until now. So Jaguar Wright, you are more popular to me than you ever been in your singing career. I know people say, "Oh, I bought our first album." But when people, I'm going back and forth with some people on social media, speaking, on their comments, on their channels, and saying, "I bought her first album." You don't know her. Well, I don't know her. I never heard of her. I heard of Jill Scott. I heard of Erica Badu. I know them. I know the Roots. I don't know this woman, man. I don't know her music. Sorry. It is what it is. And I said once before, and I told people in the comment section, she's all over the place. Do I believe some of the things she's saying? Yes. But to come out with these type of allegations and accuse someone 2 years later, that Common stuck his dick in her mouth? That's what she said. Allegedly. Anybody can come out here and say some shit, man. Anybody can come out and make an allegation like that. And people will run with it. Run with it. So I want to say to New York Uncensored, you got to be careful, man. The picture that you're painting. Because remember, you guys sat up there and ran with the story about Bill Cosby. You ran with the story about R. You didn't do it to Michael Jackson so much. But you ran with the story about R. Kelly. You did. You pretty much ran with that story. You pretty much believed that shit. But my message to Hip Hop Uncensored, I wish you guys would do more research about the R. Kelly case. Now you're starting to wake up about Bill Cosby. But I wish that you would have did the same thing about R. Kelly, man. Hip Hop Uncensored. I wish you would have did the same thing. All these guys, the same. You can't say everybody in that industry are demonic. Is it an industry that does the cutthroat business? Yes, I do believe that. But everybody in that business is not the same, man. There are some good people in that industry. Everybody's not the same. So to Hip Hop Uncensored, I wish you guys would do a little bit more investigation about the R. Kelly case. And you will find out that this man, R. Kelly, is not guilty of the crimes that they're accusing him of. But it is what it is. Now, I'm going to do for you, Common, what you didn't do for R. Kelly. Common, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to throw you under the bus. I'm not going to throw you under the train. Hell, you threw R. Kelly under the building. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I feel like what's going on now, man, you have a lot of people in Hollywood or Hollywood, excuse me, everybody want to become conscious and woke now. Everybody is starting to, Kerry Washington want to become woke about diversity. Well, Monique been calling that out many years ago. Monique been talking about diversity for the past 10 years. But none of y'all spoke out. Didn't fake J.D. Pickett Smith was talking about Hollywood so white. But J.D. Pickett Smith was being, opportunity because she was just speaking about her husband not being nominated for that movie he was in called, what was it? The movie he played where he was a doctor, concussion, yeah. It was all about that movie. See, J.D. Pickett Smith is an opportunist, so I don't even believe and buy anything she says. So, forget her. But we need to understand, sometimes as people, we need to sit back, watch, and observe. That's why I didn't come out so quick and talk about that comment situation, because this woman is all over the place. And we have to be very careful when we come out and we just believe in anything somebody say. Some women are saying, let her speak her truth. Didn't we do that when the women that came out against R. Kelly? Said, let them speak their truth. Didn't we do that? Let them speak their truth. Their truth is their truth. That's what, don't that sound like the Me Too and Time's Up bullshit? Now Oprah Winfrey want to become conscious and woke now? Did she get kind of a backlash from the white folks saying, now white people are giving her a little bit of a backlash now because she's speaking about, white privilege? Oprah. It's too late. Kind of too late now with me. See, white people, they love watching their own kind take down their own race. They love that, man. But then, they also looking at you, the people that are taking down their own race. They're also looking at you like, eventually we're going to cut you loose. And they don't trust you. So all you people out there that think that it's cool to destroy your own people and get in public platforms and mix company and destroy your own race, trust me, white people don't like you. They hate you, the dominant society. So it is what it is. They don't like you. Because eventually they're going to take your ass down too. They're going to take you down. So if you think it's a great idea to bash Michael Jackson, coming out saying Michael Jackson this and that, or Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, whoever, your day is coming. You see what's going on now. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be able to sit back sometimes to just watch and observe and listen. Because every story that comes out is not a story. Because I knew that Jaguar Wright was going to come out and say more things. She was going to use and speak somebody else's name. Because I know this woman is going through some trouble. She's a troubled person. Hey, man, she ain't the only person suffering out here. I know she lost her son, her cousin, and somebody else within a week or something like that. But she ain't the only person out here suffering, man. Y'all like she's the only person suffering. She ain't the only person out here suffering. She ain't the only person that lost people that died. So let's cut that out, man. She's seen a lot of things. It's a lot of people seeing a lot of things, man. But she was a part of that industry. And she also working on the book too, right? Don't she got a book deal she working on? Didn't she say also if somebody had made a phone call, she would never did this? Don't it sound like she's trying to blackmail somebody? If somebody would have paid her some money, she would have kept my mouth closed? Nah, man. I ain't with that shit, man. I ain't with all that, man. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, she brought up the name R. Kelly. See what I'm saying? See? And to all the bloggers, because I'm not a blogger, I'm not a YouTuber. I just get on YouTube and speak my opinion. If you don't like it, hey, it is what it is. Go to somebody else's platform. To all the people out here that speak about Michael Jackson, he was vindicated by the FBI. And I'm going to keep saying that again. I'm going to keep ramming that through your head. I respect the Michael Jackson fans. I respect the Bill Cosby people who support Bill Cosby. But you keep saying Michael Jackson was vindicated by the FBI. Yes, he was. But the question you should be asking, why was they following Michael Jackson? Why was they following Bill Cosby? Because we know FBI also was following Bill Cosby as well. We also know they was following Michael Jackson. We also know the FBI also was following Tupac Shakur, Bad Boys, and Death Row as well. But y'all don't talk about that on your platforms. But see, why did the FBI, the feds, allow for the media and Michael Jackson to go through those things? Why did they allow that to happen to him? Why did the FBI decide to come out after Michael Jackson died to do their investigation, to complete their investigation? Well, Michael Jackson is innocent, y'all, so you can just leave him alone. He didn't do anything wrong. He's so innocent. Michael Jackson was dead. I said this before. Because everybody keep bringing up Michael Jackson didn't do those things. He's innocent. I know he's innocent. I know that. But I keep hearing y'all say that the FBI cleared on Michael Jackson. It's like y'all keep saying that. Yeah, we know that. Because when it comes to R. Kelly, Homeland Security and the FBI got involved. The feds got involved in R. Kelly, Homeland Security. Like Kim Fox didn't decide she wanted to call some people in there, some of her buddies in Homeland Security and the feds, to take over that case because she knew she was not going to win the state case because it would be double jeopardy, which is illegal. But y'all don't want to talk about that. What Kim Fox did was unethical. It is illegal. They violated R. Kelly rights. But y'all don't want to talk about that on your platforms. You keep talking about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Yes, Michael Jackson was found not guilty in the court of law. Michael Jackson was cleared by that. But Michael Jackson, when they cleared Michael Jackson, I'm going to say it again, Michael Jackson was dead. They came out 2 or 3 years later. He was dead, man. So y'all want to give the FBI more credit now for Michael Jackson than you want to do for R. Kelly, who the Homeland Security decided to step in? They playing the game with y'all, man. So they know how black people, how gullible we are. They know how selective we are about the people who we defend. Because we don't like R. Kelly, because R. Kelly likes to date all women. Because we see that's morally wrong, because R. Kelly date women. He's attracted to all women. I don't agree with everything that somebody does. But hell, who are you? Some of y'all, like I said before, you watch porn. Don't they have 18-year-old young women in porn? Don't you watch porn? Don't some of y'all go to strip clubs, man? But some of you niggas out here now, you want to be fucking hypocrites now against R. Kelly. Talking about what you wouldn't do. I mean, I got daughters too. One of my oldest daughter's 23. She's a grown woman. In this country, when a woman turns 18 years old, she is considered, in certain states, an adult. Okay? Then you have legal age consent. 16 in some states. 17 in some states. Hey, man, don't get mad at me. Change the laws. Do I like it? Hell no, I don't like it. I don't like it just like you don't like it. But it is what it is until y'all want to change the laws. Don't look at R. Kelly like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. Yeah, because Bill Cosby was cheating around too. Dipping and diving too. Doing his thing too. Just like everybody else. If you're going to lock up Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, you better go lock up Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and the Dogg Pound. You better go get the Rolling Stones, Guns N' Roses. Shit. You better go get Rod Stewart, Ted Nugent. Because Ted Nugent actually did something. And I've said this before. Ted Nugent actually performed oral sex or corny love when she was 12 years old. Go check it out. She did an interview on Howard Stern's show. You can research it yourself. She went to a concert to see Ted Nugent. But nobody want to talk about that. Not saying that R. Kelly ever did anything like that. But y'all keep bringing up Aaliyah. That's what the people on their platforms keep talking about, Aaliyah. I ain't gonna go through that again, man. Keep talking about, it's like a broken record, man. But what did Aaliyah say? What did Aaliyah's father say? What did her mother say about that a marriage? Come on, man. But you don't do your research about the deep fake shit. You don't look into that. You keep talking about he was married to Aaliyah. It was him on that tape. Come on, man. I'm so sick of y'all. I'm so sick of this whole cancel culture. I'm so sick of the Me Too time's up. I'm tired of y'all, man. But it's funny how a lot of the Caucasian man was able to just get away with it. The real predators and pedophiles. Harvey Weinstein, where is he? I haven't seen him in the news. Where is he? Where's Stephen Collins? Where's Charlie Sheen? Where's Matt Lauer, who was accused of rape? Rob Lowe was on tape with a 15-year-old girl on video. But somehow Rob Lowe was able to redeem his whole career. He's in commercials now, game shows. Y'all look up Rob Lowe. Scott Bell was accused of having a relationship with an underage girl. Yeah, come on, man. Don't play with me, man. But y'all want to talk about R. Kelly? What about Hugh Hefner? Hugh Hefner was 70 years old, 80 years old, banging 18-year-old girls, as y'all call them, but they really adult women. It's about controlling our minds and trying to tell us what we can and we can't do, especially as black men, trying to control our minds. But it's protecting the real pedophiles. You want to protect the real pedophiles. What about Bryan Singer? You never mute Elvis Presley. Jerry Lee Lewis, who married his 13-year-old cousin. Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin. How disgusting. How sickening is that? But you don't really talk about that, don't you? Y'all idolize those people, huh? But black people sit there and jump on this bandwagon about R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and you want to dug up Michael Jackson. Oprah did that. Oprah did that, but it backlashed on her. See, sometimes you got to sit back and listen and observe. Now you got a lot of these people. The woman that played Nina Simone in that movie wore blackface in it. I don't know if I got the woman's name. She's Latino, but Afro-Latino now. But first she was, just wanted to be a person, now she want to be black now. Now she's, speaking about black issues. She's crying now, saying she wish she would have never did that role. But first she was talking, talking shit 4 or 5 years ago. Zoe Kravitz, it's about there's no diverse. But many years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, she was shitting on Michael Jackson. Zoe Kravitz. They canceled her show on Hulu. Now she's, talking, diverse. No. Johnny come too late. Don't give a fuck. Don't hear nothing about what Zoe Kravitz got to say. Shitted on Bill Cosby. Shitted on Michael Jackson. I don't want these Johnny come too late niggas, man. Fuck them. Don't hear nothing Oprah got to say. Gayle King, Wendy Williams, Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God play both sides, man. That's the type of nigga he is. He plays both sides. That's a dangerous dude right there, man, when you play both sides. You got Tyrese Gibson out here defending Ellen and Kevin Hart. But they didn't defend Monique when she was going to her trials and tribulations, fighting against Netflix. But they all in pictures, Kevin Hart all in pictures with with Amy Schumer. Didn't say shit when Monique was out there. Left out there all by herself. Just her and her husband. You ain't see Kevin Hart say nothing, but he want to defend Ellen? Really, Kevin? And Tyrese Gibson? I got respect for you, Tyrese Gibson, man, but damn, nigga, you coming out here, man. Ain't nobody feeling that shit, bro. And black women, y'all, I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all the ones shut Oprah down. Y'all shut her down, Gayle King. Y'all did that. So I want to thank y'all I salute y'all black women for doing that. It wasn't us, because we've been talking about Oprah wasn't shit. We've been no Oprah Winfrey wasn't no good and Gayle King. We've been knew that. It took for black women to stand up and say, no more Oprah. After the Kobe Bryant situation and the documentary and that she's about to do against Russell Simmons, black women said, we're done. We're done. Because they already, they saw the Michael Jackson, then they saw her laughing. Oprah was laughing with her white friend, Reese Witherspoon. They saw that shit. They're like, wait a minute. She's laughing at R. Kelly. People were like, wait a minute. What the fuck is she doing? Oprah, look, if R. Kelly is guilty, it is what it is, but what are you laughing at? You know what I'm saying? It was like, I've seen some girls make, some women who believe R. Kelly is guilty, but they say it's like, it's get to the point where she's making fun of it. It's not funny anymore. It's like, let him go through his due process. Let him go to, I believe he did it, but damn, Oprah, why are you laughing with Witherspoon for? And they start asking, what about your friend Harvey Weinstein? You ain't talking about him. You're not making fun of, the Kevin Spacey or anybody else. That's what they were saying. Even the women, the black women that believe that he's guilty, R. Kelly. And I've seen them say she's not making fun of the other white men that's been accused, like Kevin Spacey, Matt Lauer, Chris Matthews. She hasn't said anything like that. And they start having questions. We know that R. Kelly and Bill Cosby has been convicted by public opinion. Bill Cosby was convicted by public opinion before he even went to trial. This before I even came to YouTube. I said Bill Cosby is gonna be he gonna be convicted, man. He going to prison. I already knew it. I didn't have a YouTube platform, but I was talking to people I was talking to. I said Bill ain't gonna make it, man. They gonna get him. He ain't gonna make it out of there because he was already convicted already by public opinion, social media. You got people like Lovely T, thought crimes, throwing subliminal shots at him. Tasha K. They helped get Bill Cosby. Yeah. Your D.L. Hewleys, Hannibal Birds, Lil Rel, all these motherfuckers. Not Lil Rel, what's that little nigga, man, from Chicago, man? They say everybody's, I don't know who the nigga, let's fuck at that little, Lil Rel. I don't know who the motherfucker is. He's supposed to be from Chicago. Hannibal Birds was supposed to be from the west side of Chicago, but I don't know the nigga. But I never, heard him being from Chicago, but some people say he's from Chicago. Hannibal Birds is the one that helped Bill Cosby get destroyed, man. So I feel like he was sent there to do that shit. And it all went down. And some of the things, look, I don't agree with, I'm not saying Bill and Michael and R. Kelly are angels, and some of the shit they done, they be like, when Bill Cosby, some of the shit he was doing and saying, I'm like, oh, come on, Grandpa Bill. Bill, no, come on, Bill. Michael, with some of the things he did, man, the late Michael Jackson, I'd be like, Mike, come on, Mike, what you saying? What you doing, Mike? Slow down, bro. Some of the things that Kells was doing, I was like, come on, all right, what you doing, nigga? But it didn't make me say they guilty of doing something illegal by breaking the law. Nah, man, I didn't see anything, and then when you look at these, even O.J. Simpson, I looked at O.J., when you look at the whole trial, at the O.J. Simpson trial, I felt O.J. Simpson was innocent. If you saw the trial, shit, it was all over every television station. Saw this shit when I was working. I was working at this place, man, called Park Tavern, man. And they had it everywhere, man. They was trying to taint, the public opinion then. But black folks was more together in the 90s, man. I'm being honest, black folks, there wasn't no social media like that. It was just the media. But black people wasn't falling for that shit in the 90s. So we gotta listen and sometimes and learn and observe. Every story is not a story, man. I think Jaguar Wright, is going through some shit, man, and I have empathy for the sister. But unfortunately, I just don't believe everything that she is saying. I think she's all over the place. I think she was, she's a former drug addict, and some of the things that, like Judge Matthews used to say, she still has some drug addict, crackish ways. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. One of the co-founding members of the Roots, his name is Malik B. I do believe he was on drugs too, real heavy, and I do believe they fucked him over. Quest and all them niggas on there. I do believe that Black Dog stole a lot of his shit, his swag. I do believe that. It is what it is. But all this other shit, man, come on, man. We ain't gonna do that. You know, because you're trying to write a book and you're trying to do other things and trying to, you're telling motherfuckers, hey, if they would have made that phone call, I wouldn't have said nothing. You're grieving, but you're out here throwing other motherfuckers on the bus. You don't like Erykah Badu. It's like, to me, you sound like you're jealous of her. And if I'm not mistaken, I never heard of her. I heard of Jill, Jill Scott. I like Jill Scott. I like Erykah Badu, so I ain't with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. And I do like some of the neo soul, but I never was a huge big fan. Like I gotta get enough neo soul. I like it, but I wasn't overexcited when the shit came out like neo soul. I wasn't really like deep into it, but I do like some of that shit. So it is what it is, man. So if anybody, think that this Jaguar Wright is telling the truth, hey, you have a right to express yourself and leave your comments in my if she's telling everything, if she's being honest about everything she's saying, 100%, you can leave a comment. It won't be blocked, but I don't believe the situation was common. I really don't, But Common, to me, he better speak out, because he think that he's too big not to get touched. Shit, nigga better say something. You notice she ain't say shit about Jay-Z. And she did a song with Jay-Z as well. Everybody want to make Jay-Z look, like he's, nobody says nothing about Jay-Z. She don't say nothing about Jay-Z though. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Nothing about Jay-Z though. Okay. But you throw R. Kelly out there. And everybody know R. Kelly is sitting in a federal jail right now. And we know R. Kelly, there's a protest coming up, and this man has not even been convicted of a crime. Come on, man. Why she got to put R. Kelly in this shit? That's all I'm saying. I'm come on. You got to look at things like that. You got to be like, why? R. Kelly's already in the federal jail. He's already facing these indictments. I mean, why is she putting R. Kelly in this shit? That's the question I have. It's the pandemic going on, and everybody just, everybody want to become woke and conscious now. Nah, man, you got her on social media because she speak loud. And she's talking. Y'all say, you think because she's telling the truth? I'm not saying you have a right to believe her if you want to. But let me tell you something, man. Those are some serious ass allegations to put on somebody. That's serious, man. I'm telling you, you got to be careful, man. I don't look, man. I'm gonna say this: men lie, women lie, the media lies, and the government lies. But the truth and the facts, it never lies. Okay? I'm not supposed to believe. Somebody was trying to tell me, how do you know? I said, look, you need evidence. You need proof. You can't just come out and just say somebody did these things to you nowadays. Because it's a lot of motherfuckers that's behind those bars that was accused of something they didn't do. And I'm not going to just fall for this Me Too times up shit. I'm not doing that. It's an agenda out here being pushed. All of a sudden, now she comes out. I find it very suspicious, okay? I have my right to feel that way. So, I'm going to leave y'all with this. If you believe everything the media tells you, you're nothing but a brainwashed slave. So free yourself and free your mind. And it is easy to target and destroy and bring down a black man. All you need is his own race of people to do it for him. So free R. Kelly and free Bill Cosby and Matula Shakur. Love is God and God is love. See you on the next one.